Yes lads, how you doing? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now today I'm going to bring you guys a Stoke versus Leicester match review. So the boys and girls, of course, did finish at the Bet365 Stadium. Stoke 0, Leicester City 4. A very dominant performance from the Foxes as we progress into round 4 of the FA Cup, and overall it was just a brilliant performance from Leicester. To be perfectly honest, boys, a brilliant goal from James Justin kick-start the scoring. A goal from Albrighton, Barnes and Pérez all in the second half secured Leicester the 4-0 victory away from home. A very professional performance on the road for the Foxes again in the FA Cup, and that is the perfect way to start off the FA Cup campaign, with a win, a dominant win away from home, and a clean sheet as well, sending us into round 4. So that being said, in today's video, I'm going to bring you guys a Stoke versus Leicester match review. I'll run through my thoughts on yesterday's brilliant win for Leicester away from home, and I also go for my play ratings from the side that started yesterday against Stoke in the FA Cup. But just before we get into it, make sure a big thumbs up down below on today's video if you guys are going to enjoy today's video as I bring you guys a Stoke versus Leicester match. The FA Cup is here and the consistent content continues on the channel. The grind is in full effect, people. So if you guys do respect the grind, let me know by dropping a like. But yeah, if you do enjoy today's video, lads, make sure you do let me know by dropping a like on today's video. Also, subscribe to see my face on your stream before. We are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. So if you guys could subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, that would be massively appreciated. Also, turn on my notifications so you guys never miss any future videos on the channel just like this one. Follow me on social medias. Links to them will be in the description down below. Go follow me on Instagram, Snapchat and Twitter. All my links will be in the description down below. Let me know your thoughts on yesterday's win for the Foxes in the comment section down below. Also, let me know your player rating as well. Just let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into another video and let's get into the Stoke versus Leicester match review. Right then, Stoke 0, Leicester City 4. What a brilliant performance that was on the road. We progress into round 4 of the FA Cup. A very dominant performance from the Foxes, and yeah, I don't think we can really complain with that too much. Although we made only a few changes from the side which beat Newcastle last time out in the Premier League, we still took on a pretty decent Stoke side who are doing well in the Championship this season, and it's fair to say we absolutely demolished them, especially in the second half. I thought Stoke were pretty decent in the first, but second half wise, Leicester did dominate. And we can see from that team news that Brendan Rodgers and Leicester are really going to take the FA Cup seriously this year, and this could potentially be our year. And with that kick-start to the FA Cup with a 4-0 win, a clean sheet as well, the best result of the competition in round 3 so far, this really could be our year for Leicester, because that team suggests how we are going to take this cup very seriously. The game itself, I thought Leicester were fantastic throughout it, although first half wise it wasn't as slick as I wanted to do, the intensity wasn't there, but second half wise we controlled the game, and overall I think the word which comes to mind is definitely the word professional. I think it was a very professional performance from Leicester. We controlled the game, and the game management, especially in that second half, was very good. We managed to score 2 goals in the space of 2 minutes towards the end of the second half as well, to really wrap the game up as well. So I think Brendan Rodgers will be absolutely delighted with just that performance. So we only made a couple of changes from the Newcastle side. That team still did a fantastic job. And thank God we kept a clean sheet. It's about time we kept a clean sheet. We didn't concede from a corner, which, you know, it's absolutely incredible. But yeah, in all seriousness, that was a great performance from Leicester. We controlled it from start to finish, in my opinion. There's a few shaky areas here and there when we only really allowed Stoke a couple of chances. I think in the second half they had like 1 shot. So that just sums up how dominant Leicester were, especially in the second half. First half wise, it wasn't the greatest, like I said, but overall we did find a brilliant goal, by the way, through James Justin. Of course, second half wise we got the goals from Marc Albrighton, Harvey, Barnes and Ayoze, Pérez as well. So overall, great performance from Leicester, and that sends us into round 4. Let's pick up the game then in a bit more detail. So yeah, like I've been saying, Brendan Rodgers made minimal changes from the side it started against Newcastle last month. So yeah, Schmeichel was in goal. It was Castagne who was now right back this time. Evans went for Fafana centre backs just to move to the left hand side. The midfield was made up of Wilfred Ndidi, Yuri Tillemans and Dennis Pratt, which was obviously one change in there. And the front field was Barnes, Albrighton, and the other change Ayoze, Pérez. Yeah, that was the team we went with. First off wise, in the first 10 minutes, Stoke were probably about the better team. They had a good chance to John Obi McElway blazed over the bar. Leicester started to come in. We had a good chance with Barnes inside 20 minutes, and yeah, since then it was a bit 50-50. And then around the 35th minute, James Justin got the ball on the left hand side. He turned into prime Lionel Messi, took it around a few players, whipped it from outside the box on his right foot, an absolute rocket into the corner. And that is probably up there with one of the goals of the season for Leicester, because that was some strike from maybe a Tillemans, a Madison. Yeah, it's a good goal, but James Justin, I didn't see that one coming at all. So yeah, fair play to James Justin. That was an absolutely incredible strike for him to give Leicester the lead. And yeah, since then I think the game was ours. We had a couple of good chances towards the end of the half. Sam Vokes had a good chance for Stoke, but apart from that, it wasn't the greatest of our first half, to be honest, because that James Justin goal really was the highlight of it. Moving into the second half then, so Leicester came out firing, wanting to get that, and we controlled the game throughout the second half. It took us a while to get the goal to make it 2-0, but that did come from Marc Albrighton, a brilliant sweeping ball from Tillemans, got Albrighton down the right hand side. He mugged his man off, and Mr. Whippy whipped it into the bottom left hand corner. Brilliant finish finish from Albrighton, 2 heavy ones and that. And it's fully deserved. I think Albrighton's been very good this season. He was good in the game yesterday, and so, yeah, massive credit to Albrighton for getting the goal. We had a couple of good chances here and there, but the next goal did come through. I think it was Ayoze Pérez. I think it was Timothy Castagna who got down the right hand side. He linked up with Dennis Pratt. Castagna got into the area. He could have shot. He pulled it back to Pérez and with a calm finish into the bottom right corner. Past the Stoke keeper, and then literally a couple of minutes later, Leicester got down the left hand side of James Justin. The cross came in, it got deflected back to Barnes, who finished nicely to give Barnes a goal, which is good to see Barnes to score when it's not actually an equaliser. So yeah, 4-0 to Leicester ended. We had a couple of good chances in there as well, but the Pérez finish was nice. All the finishes were pretty good as well. Barnes was clinical from close range. Pérez was a good finish. Albrighton was a good finish. Obviously JJ, fantastic finish. But yeah, since then we controlled the whole second half. Stoke literally got forward a couple of times in it. It wasn't the greatest of football matches to watch as a neutral, but Leicester controlled it nicely, just with the possession football, especially in that second half as well. So of course, did finish Stoke 0, Leicester City 4. So then that is it for my thoughts on yesterday's big win for Leicester, the big W at the Bet365 Stadium. So yeah, let's get into my player ratings. Yeah, this is where I rate each player out of 10 from the side we started yesterday against Stoke in the FA Cup third round. Make sure you guys let me know your player ratings in the comment section down below. So yeah, starting off a goal with Kasper Schmeichel, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. He didn't really have too much to do, but overall he kept the clean sheet. He made a couple of important saves from corners as well, where Stoke had a chance obviously from a corner. But yeah, Schmeichel thought was great yesterday. So yeah, 7 out of 10. He got the clean sheet and it's good to see. So yeah, 7 out of 10 for Kasper Schmeichel. Moving into the back four. So yeah, starting off at right back then with Timothy Castagna. Of course, Castagna and Justin swapped positions this game. I'm not too sure why, but I'm going to give Castagna a 7 out of 10 as well. I think he got 1 assist, and that assist was for the Pérez goal. Overall, he could have got forward a bit more, but I think Castagna was good. Obviously, he did get forward because he did get an assist to what I'm on about. But yeah, I thought he could have done a bit more going forward, but overall, I thought Castagna was good. Very good forward from Castagna. So yeah, 7 out of 10 for Timothy Castagna. Defensively, he was class as well. 2 centre backs then, Evans and Fofana. Starting off then with Johnny Evans, also going to give him a 7 out of 10. Didn't really have too much to do, but he controlled the ball nicely. He was good on the ball. He made no real mistakes with his passes, and defensive wise, he was solid as usual. So yeah, 7 out of 10 for Johnny Evans. Likewise with Wesley Fofana, 7 out of 10 for him as well. I thought Fofana was class as usual, and alongside Evans and Tim, creating a really good and solid partnership in that Leicester back line. So yeah, 7 out of 10 for him as well. Didn't really have too much to do, just like Evans. And then left back now, probably no Messi, James Justin. I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10. It's the first 10 of mine in this season, just for that goal. What a finish that was from James Justin. And despite the goal, defensively he was solid. Going forward, he offered a couple more chances as well. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for JJ, just for that goal. Incredible finish. Right then, moving into the midfield three. So yeah, starting off in that defensive role then with Wilfred and Diddy. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. I thought Diddy was class in there as always. Didn't have too much to do defensively, but on the ball, just like the rest of the defenders, he was solid as usual. And we all know how good Wilfred and Diddy is. A very consistent performance from him once again. 7 out of 10 for Wilfred and Diddy. Moving ahead then with Youri Tielemans. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. It's close to a 9. I'm going to give Youri an 8 out of 10. I thought he was unlucky not to get on the score sheet, but he got a couple of assists in there. He was a brilliant ball to Albrighton for that second goal for Leicester. Of course, Albrighton, he got the ball and then scored from it, but that all came from Tielemans, that beautiful ball across the back line. And Tielemans was class with his link-up play in midfield. Defensively, he made some good tackles as well. The overall 8 out of 10 for Youri. I thought he had a fantastic game. Also, with Dennis Pratt, I thought he had a good game as well, but I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Disappointed to see him pull up with a hamstring injury. He's going to be out for about potentially 1 to 2 months, could even be free, because he knew it was a hamstring and it was not good to see. So, but despite that, I thought Dennis Pratt had a very good game, and they linked up with his Belgian teammates of Castagna and Tielemans as well. And overall, he was unlucky not to get on a score sheet himself as well. So yeah, 7 out of 10 for Dennis Pratt. Moving into the front three, so yeah, starting off in the left wing position with Harvey Barnes. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. I thought he could have done a bit more. Obviously, Barnes did get his goal, which is good to see. He's getting the goals more consistently now, but I thought he could have done a bit more. He had a couple of great chances. Could have had a hat-trick, to be honest. But so, yeah, 7 out of 10 for Barnes. I always seem to give people 7 out of 10, but that's just the usual rating. So yeah, 7 out of 10 for Barnes. Now, Marc Albrighton, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I thought it was fantastic. His goal was absolutely brilliant. He showed a bit of skill. He cut in silence, man, and Mr. Whippy whipped it into that corner fantastically. So yeah, 8 out of 10 for Marc Albrighton. I thought it was fantastic. Likewise with Ayoze Pérez, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10 as well. Very close to being a 7. First half wise, I think he was a bit sloppy, but in that second half, I thought he did well. Of course, he took his finish very, very nicely, his goal very nicely, linked up the play quite well. He could have had a couple more, so yeah, 8 out of 10 for Pérez, but it could definitely be a 7 as well. So yeah, that's my play ratings, guys. Let me know if you agree or disagree with my decisions. Let me know in the comment section down below, or just let me know your full play ratings as well down below. So boys and girls, that is it for today's video. In today's video, I bring you guys a Stoke versus Leicester match review. If you guys have enjoyed today's video, let me know, drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Let me know your thoughts on yesterday's good win for the Foxes in the comment section down below. But yeah, we progressed into round 4 of the FA Cup, and that is a brilliant win. We were undefeated in 2021 as well. Beautiful scenes. But yeah, lads, I'm Sportsa, and I'll see you guys very, very soon in the next video. Peace, guys.